I want to ask about testing. I'm being asked over and over again why the United States is so far behind other countries and why the American people cannot get tested. Our first case of coronavirus was on January 21st, and the U.S. has tested approximately 4,900 people so far. In contrast, South Korea has already tested almost 200,000 people. They can test 15,000 people a day. South Korea can test more people in one day than we tested over the past 2 months. So, Dr. Fauci, why are we so far behind Korea in testing and reporting this crisis?
Thank you very much, Chairwoman Maloney. I don't like to pass the buck, but Dr. Redfield has the numbers and a little map that he might want to show you about that, because I don't have that in front of me.
Okay.
Right.
Is the worst yet to come, Dr. Fauci?
Yes, it is.
Can you elaborate?
Well, whenever you have an outbreak that you can start seeing community spread, which means by definition that you don't know what the index case is, and the way you can approach it is by contact tracing. When you have enough of that, then it becomes a situation where you're not going to be able to effectively and efficiently contain it. Whenever you look at the history of outbreaks, what you see now in an uncontained way, and although we are containing it in some respects, we keep getting people coming in from the country that are travel-related. We've seen that in many of the states that are now involved. And then when you get community spread, it makes the challenge much greater. So I can say we will see more cases, and things will get worse than they are right now. How much worse we'll get will depend on our ability to do two things: to contain the influx in people who are infected coming from the outside, and the ability to contain and mitigate within our own country. Bottom line, it's going to get worse.
Well, bottom line, Mr. Fauci, if we don't test people, then we don't know how many people are infected. Is that correct?
That is correct, and as I'm sure that Dr. Redfield will tell you, looking forward right now, as commercial entities get involved in making a large amount of tests getting variable, when you do two aspects of testing. One, a person comes in to a physician and asks for a test because they have symptoms or a circumstance which suggests they may be infected. The other way to do testing is to do surveillance, where you go out into the community and not wait for someone to come in and ask for a test, but you actively proactively get a test. We are pushing for that, and as Dr. Redfield will tell you, that the CDC has already started that in 6 sentinel cities and will expand that in many more cities. But you're absolutely correct. We need to know how many people, to the best of our ability, are infected, as we say, under the radar screen.